What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
I'm Jordy Jor.
I'm Eric Bellinger.
Back again, baby.
I was like, no, wait. What up, y'all?
Welcome back. I had to tell everybody, put your phones down.
Phone down.
You know what? I do feel like the other day, like every time I'm out and I'm looking around, everybody's on their damn phone.
All the time.
And when I say everybody, I mean me too.
Right.
We all on it. You know
We
what
can't
I mean?
help it.
I love to put mine down and then act like I've been off of
Yeah.
it. Like, come on, y'all put your phone down.
What y'all waiting
Just
on?
put y'all
Y'all can't be
down.
real human beings for 1 second?
Just think about like when you first got started, this was not a prevalent thing.
Right.
Like people on their phones all the time and you know, but now it's like
Clubs had dance floors.
Yep.
Clubs had
People
dance.
danced.
People were dancing.
People was dancing, man. We missed those days.
well, let's talk about it. This is so funny to me because I think everything you do is for a reason. So you had It'll All Make Sense Later, and then the album It'll All Make Sense.
Yep, it all
So
makes
it's
sense.
later.
It's later now.
It's later now.
And it makes sense.
And it all makes sense.
You know what I mean? It's like, what you talking about? Now it's just, it's right in your face.
Yeah, I think that's so. Talk to me about the thinking that went behind that, because at first, when I saw the new album that was on the way, I was confused. I was like, "Wait, is this the same? Is this like a extended version with?"
Yep.
So tell me
Part
why you did like It'll All Make Sense Later, and then Now Is Later. It'll All Make Sense.
Okay. So I was in South Africa working on music, right? And of course, I'm just known as the R&B singer. You know what I mean? So when I was out there, I was talking with my buddy V Script, and he was like, "I know people gonna be like, why is he making this music? Why is da 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 da?" He said, "But dog, just trust me, It'll all make sense later." And it was just a conversation, and then I was like, "Wait." That's the title, dog. That's the title, because that was the selling point for me. Because he was like, "Yo, bro, trust me on this one. You know what I mean? We need to go to the motherland. We need to go to Cape Town."
Wow.
And I took a trip with him, and we did a writing camp out there. And now that here we are on the second project, it's something that I was able to, I feel like, give a little bit more Eric Bellinger. Now that I'm like comfortable in the Afro sound. At first it was like, I'm in the back seat.
Right.
What y'all got for me? For the producers, the writers, I just want to learn and absorb. And now I'm like, I got this.
I love the whole
It all
Afrobeat
makes sense.
vibe
Thank you.
to it, because that's my whole vibe. Like,
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
dance hall, reggae, Afrobeat
Yeah,
feel.
yeah. And a lot of
It's
R&B
a feel
still.
good music.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a feel-good
Feel
music.
good.
It's a great vibe, and more people are getting into it, which is a great thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got to be early.
Now, when I was walking here just now, because there's a lot going on outside, so I took the train and then I got off. I was walking here, and this woman stopped me on the street. She's like, "Oh my God, I do podcasting. I'm a big fan." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm headed to my podcast now." And she said, "Who are you interviewing?" And I said, "Eric Bellinger." And for context, she's from the Bronx. So she was like, "Oh my God, girl, can you ask him, why does he always perform barefoot?"
No, I've never performed barefoot.
Who she
I was
thought
like,
you was
what?
talking about? Who
Wait,
performs barefoot?
I did once.
Right. So I was
Yo,
like, I
not
don't recall.
always.
And it wasn't even a performance. It was like a live video.
Where you took your shoes off?
Right.
So she was like, "Girl,
It was
okay,
a video. It was literally a video for Rolling Stone. Like
okay.
I was trying to give them some earthy vibes.
okay.
I was
Okay,
trying to
okay,
give them some unplugged energy.
Right.
It was an all-female band. And I was like I was sitting down. I remember I was really meditated out, zenned out. And
Then that
yeah, it was live. It was a jam session.
beats to the beat.
Can I unplug?
Yeah.
Can I
Very Lenny
ground?
Kravitz of
Right.
you.
Can I
But you know
ground?
what's crazy? So,
Can I
I,
ground in peace?
Very Lenny.
so I was like, I know that that's not true, because I've seen you perform before and you weren't barefoot
Oh my God.
at the time. So then I looked it up, and do you know they be having your feet online? Your
for
feet are
free?
very popular.
You lying.
So I'm here to propose an
listen,
OnlyFans.
OnFans.
I'm about to say,
Those
lying.
toes for
We
free.
gonna
give you some tips
No
on
free
how to make
toes.
videos. Make sure the
No
wife is
free
okay
toes.
with it.
Not even the chips.
No.
Make sure the wife is okay with it, but pose
Listen.
them toes.
Hey,
okay?
y'all.
Pose them toes.
Tell
Pose them
her
toes.
to.
First of all, I got a song too, Ren do on the next album. Nice plug. Like the Renish do, we could do that.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so just so
Toes,
you know, your
man.
feet are up there.
I'm gonna look and Google it, and then she gonna be like, "I told you."
Ain't it crazy though? Like you could find like any type of fetish that anybody has.
That's
You
crazy.
can literally find like.
Hey man, I love that for those people out there, man. Gonna get cracking with the bangers.
So the answer to this lady's question was you was just in the moment at the time, and it's not an all the time thing.
Yeah,
But shout out to the
nah.
Bronx.
Photo shout out to
It's
the Bronx.
crazy that you could do something one time, but if that's the only video somebody's seen, you do
Yeah.
it all the time.
Right.
So
Maybe
make
they
sure.
just cut off like here, so she
Right.
just think always, they might cut off your, by your
Right.
calf.
Right. So now she's assuming that is,
Hilarious.
the ankles is out.
Now, talk to me about your time in Cape Town and in South Africa.
Yeah.
Like, how did that change you? I mean, we hear the influence in the music,
Yeah.
but I want to hear just spiritually and,
Yeah.
and otherwise, what did you feel?
So I got, this is crazy because we was talking about the toes.
This roots back to the being barefoot.
It does.
So you really are barefoot all the time.
She's killing me right now because I'm like, wait, does she know me more than me?
I know. Listen, I'm going to find
420
the websites posting you.
At 420, that's when I was in Africa. So on 420, I'm a big marijuana guy. So I was able to have a moment that day and take a walk. I went to the beach, and it was just me. I walked out. There's a point in the water on the shore where the rocks go out super far, and you can just walk. I walked way out there and just sat there and just chill, smoke, vibe. And my feet was grounded into the ocean as well that day. So shout out to
Yeah.
Well,
shout out to the podcast.
Well, here's your wiki feet.
Wow, that's a lot of
If you
toe
want to
picks.
see. Because I know you think I'm bugging.
That's a lot of toe pick.
That's a lot to choose from.
Crazy.
But here's your wiki feed because you're on there.
Wow.
And I feel like some of those, yeah.
I
Listen.
am impressed.
you got a
Oh my
whole
God,
new-
you're scrolling. He's scrolling, y'all.
You got a whole
It's
new
all
revenue
toe.
stream. You ain't even know about it.
And
Angela,
you're not making any
it's
money
been a
off
while
of
since
this.
somebody put me on something. Thank you. I got
Look at him.
That's a whole.
Look, they got his feet
That's a
like
whole
all
lane.
over here.
Let me see. That's a
whole
book of
lane.
feet.
Look, this is not a game.
I'm under
No,
feet. I'm
look at
under
this
feet.
one. You know what? This picture in particular is how people take dick pics.
Damn.
But it's just his
But it's
feet
the
in it. Yeah,
feet.
because it's from up here.
Damn,
And then
listen.
your feet are like.
Listen,
I feel like maybe you did this on purpose.
all I'm saying
Because
is,
I've never, you have a lot of different feet looks.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Look at
toes,
this. Look
the
at how
toes are
many-
remarkable. So I'm not even friends. You know what I mean? I'm hitting them with a small mani pedi every time. At least
You're
at
on
least.
this page too, Sexy Souls.
Now
Damn,
that's funny.
so from the top of the head to the soles of my feet, I've been outside and I didn't even know it.
Outside.
Look, now that's it. That felt like a
Jordan,
bias.
I can't even believe this. I feel like you Googled. I feel like you just saved the folder. That can't be on the internet.
I just Googled it. Because when she said it to me, I was like, I know that's not true, but maybe he has
Are you
like a
serious?
number of barefoot performances
Right.
that I wasn't aware of. So I Googled
Right.
it,
Just the
and
one.
immediately your wiki feet came up.
Wow.
I honestly am bewildered right now. I'm really like
You like getting like foot massages and stuff? Are you into your feet?
truly. I love it.
You do?
Spend
It's a
time
side
on the
hustle.
toes, get between the toe jam.
Okay.
You know what?
Toe jam.
It and
Toe jam. It ain't there. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
You know, not too many people have had a long of a run as you have, and the
Thank you.
consistency that you have, but also the ability, I think, to move from like songwriter to lead artist the way that you do too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a really
Yeah.
special gift.
Nah, it's a gift. I think I was doing artistry 1st, but I was in singing groups. So I was like, when B2K was out and, all of the groups back in the day, that's when my group was signed to Epic Records.
And you had like a church group too, didn't you?
Yeah. And I was singing in church. I was singing in school in the choir. So it was something that I always did. But when I was younger, I never think I would do it for real. I was trying to play football.
Right. Well, that good thing you did,
That
because
didn't
that would have
happen.
really fucked
That
your
would
feet
have
up.
tore them
Yeah.
feet up.
Money makers.
Really on wiki feet.
That would have killed my whole everything.
Killed the whole foot.
Killed your second career.
Toes. So yeah, we good. We kept it tight. Instead of getting hit, I started making hits.
That's
Right when I
period.
graduated.
Look, you made the right decision.
For
Yes.
sure.
You know what? It feels
For
like
sure.
something leads you into making the right decisions.
Mhm.
Like, I'll never forget the story that you told about getting off a flight, like a 13-hour
London,
flight.
yeah, London flight, yeah.
Yeah, going to London and turning right back around and going to work with Chris Brown for the
Yep.
first time you got
Yep.
the call.
As soon as I landed, I had hella text messages like, "We need you to get back on the flight."
Yeah.
I was asleep on the plane, and I was like, "Nah, they kidding. What they talking about?" And ironically, I was out there to work on the Rihanna camp.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, okay, Rihanna, Chris Brown. So luckily, it worked out because she wasn't gonna be there until like the end of like the week. So I literally went there, pinned the joints for Chris, Oh My Love, Say It With Me on the album. Now I won a Grammy. And then I went right back.
Period. Got it all done.
Got it all done.
Got it
I
all.
hope
Went
you was
right
first
back.
class.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them
See,
feet don't be in coach.
lay back with the window.
Okay, can't put
And
them
the
feet
feet
on
up.
coach now. Feet
It
up.
has to happen.
Soles
it has
to
to
the
happen.
sky.
Right.
Yeah. Lay down, but still had a seatbelt on.
But I want to ask you about writing camps because I know
Yeah.
that's a popular thing. I've been watching like that Netflix show.
Hitmakers.
Yeah, Hitmakers. Shout out to my girl Seven Streeter,
Yeah,
Tommy,
Sebby
everybody
said,
that's on
Tom.
there.
Yeah.
How do you like writing camps? Because
Mm-hmm.
I've heard writers say before that, there's like a hierarchy when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
So can you kind of
Yeah, it
break that
is.
down?
Everybody's not invited. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't go.
Everybody can.
And it heightens the competitive songwriting. You know, like, all right, you got 7th Streeter over there, you got Tommy Brown over there, you got, Eric Bellinger over there, you got the Dream or James Fauntleroy. You're gonna go as hard as you possibly can. This is your actual chance to be heard. Because when you're at home, and you email it into the A&R or to whoever, it's not the same as when you finish writing, they walking in here.
They're right there.
They
Right.
walking in here to hear it. So, especially out of everybody, it's great that they get to hear it right away, but now you got higher competition. So, you know what I mean? It just make you go crazier for real.
How is it also collabing? Because sometimes, how does that work when it's like credits and one person
Yeah.
adds a little something? Because I have to imagine sometimes that gets a little messy. If somebody's
messy.
like, I gave that line.
It is.
And you gave one line.
Right.
It is messy. It is messy. That part is tough. I was speaking on behalf of when you're in your own room, but when you co-writing with people, because what if y'all don't vibe? You know what I mean? Luckily, I feel like I'm somebody that has a vibe that can, like a chameleon.
Right.
I'm not like, this is my vibe and this is the only vibe I can exist on.
You
I'm
get
like,
that.
oh, that's your vibe? I can find my energy in there, you know what I'm saying? Get with you, especially since we're trying to have one common goal. So I'll be like, all right, cool. What you thinking? I'll let them lead the way, low-key, asking them. What you thinking? You got something? Okay, well, I have something. You like this? You know what I mean? So they feel like I included them, whether they a part of the process or not.
How much of your personal life goes into these songs? Is it weird sometimes when you wrote something that you just went through
Yes.
and somebody else is singing it,
Yo.
and maybe it's not the way you would have did it,
Nah,
but
it is. It's tough. It's tough. Honestly, it's a song. Chris Brown, Indigo, right? And that song is when I first was on my spiritual journey about chakras, alignment, yoga. That song, we wrote it. You know what I mean? So it was giving my soul, my spirit, you know what I mean? But when he cut it in, even now he performs it, the first time I seen people doing a reaction video, I remember to the album, about to get real sensitive, but I cried.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So it's I get to see my song and my work appreciated at such a high level that it's a win for everybody.
I saw you just post seeing him perform your songs, and you're seeing my work being performed, and you just in that moment of damn, I did that.
I did that. So now, so I found the glass half full instead of half empty in a lot of things in life as I got older.
man, that Breezy Bowl ain't no joke.
Bad.
I want to say,
They had Vegas
I was
lining
just in
up.
Vegas.
It's so many different
Yeah, it's so
roller
much
coasters.
going on.
Yeah.
This is probably part of what makes him a great performer too, is when he's got craziness and madness happening and then being able to put it all on the stage.
All of it.
Because I can't even imagine.
For that 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Imagine being
Nothing
able
else
to perform
matters.
hits for 3 hours. That's
Imagine
great.
being Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Right.
Super talented.
But listen, you have such a good rapport with certain people. He's one of the people that you have a great rapport with.
Yeah.
I would say
Usher.
Yeah.
Yep, Usher for sure.
Yeah, clearly Usher's your guy.
Yeah.
Who else was I thinking about that I'm you super cool with? That I have to who's somebody else?
Definitely
that
Wale.
Oh yeah, Wale.
And Neo.
You did on Chill too.
Yeah, on
that's
Chill,
my joint
too.
right there to this day.
To this day,
Yeah.
I perform that at my shows.
Okay.
And so-
Hey.
Yeah, shout out to my dog Jeremiah Wale. I love y'all. Babyface made it okay, so he be
Okay.
doing it at his shows. Like, so I'm like, okay, Sensei, I'm running it. I'm following you, gang.
Listen, Faye said it's cool.
You know,
We
Prince,
ride out.
Prince did that too. Prince wrote songs, and some
Yeah.
songs that he did, like Nothing Compares to You. He wrote that. Sinead O'Connor did it.
And performed
Yeah.
it.
And he would.
Yeah,
he
alright.
cut
I'm making
that
sure it's
song.
okay, gang.
Right.
Because I'm about to
Don't
hit the
sue me.
road. And
Right.
performing your greatest hits.
Now, are you going to be doing some East Coast dates too?
Yeah, I'm about to go on tour November 6th.
Okay.
And it's a lot of East Coast dates. It's everywhere. It's gonna be like even like chitlin vibes. We hitting everywhere. You know what I mean?
Nice.
We hitting the circle.
Would you do pictures like meet and greets like Chris Brown?
We could get creative.
We can get creative.
Let's get creative, y'all.
Take
I
your
ain't getting
shoes
too
off.
close.
Take your shoes off. Toes
We can
out.
look it. I got
Pose
you.
them
You know I'm a
toes.
writer. We can do faux toes.
Oh,
You know what I'm
How
saying?
did you come
So
up with that?
basically,
Look at that.
it's not a
Look what we just did
selfie.
here.
It's I told you. Yo, it's extra for the photo.
Right.
We take some
And
barefoot
people
They'll
pictures.
pay it,
people
though.
start lacing
They're gonna
their
pay it.
toenails
Right.
instead of just the fingernails. Because people be getting like the, you know what I mean?
Toe
The-
jewelry, all the things.
Yes.
Yes, that should be a part of your merch.
Say less.
You know, people have spoken a lot about like writing and being a songwriter and how sometimes artists get the most creative when they're going through like things that are negative, right? But it feels like, and I will say this, you know, we don't know what goes on at home.
Yeah.
But pretty even, like
Yeah.
things have been good. for
They
you.
really have.
Yeah.
They really
And I
been
like
good,
that.
man. It's the respect. We both got so much respect for each other. I think that's like what keeps us, because before I was anything like that I was trying to do, I already knew who she was, and I just respected her, and you looked at her like a prize, you know. And I think she had the same regard for me, just believing in me as well, you know, knowing each other from back in the day. And I think with that, it's kind of like, I'm not trying to hurt my friend. I'm not trying to hurt my dog. That's my friend for real. So we lead with that, and it's just real chill. So the music reflects it, because it's hard for me not to write what's on my sleeve for real. So I've loved being the light in the darkness. Like, man, you're right. The negative get way more attention and get, you know,
Because people like messy.
people like messy. It's like, I'm gonna just be the
Have you ever
the
had to-
positive dude.
Have you ever had to write like a diss track for somebody? Anybody
Yeah.
ever came to you for it?
back in the day? For sure.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I had energy with Tori back in the day. It was like young. We was young, you know what I mean? He took my, this gonna be your favorite song. And I was like, hold up, swallow a lot. But since then, we smashed it. It's all love. It's family. Like, we've been able to talk since then. And I never even like told nobody, but we've been able to chop it up. And you know what I mean? That was my family back in the day. So that's why I felt comfortable just saying whatever I wanted to say. Like, yo, am I tripping? You know what I mean? So I think now that time has passed, we both matured, you know, it's all love.
But what about writing for someone else, like a diss song? Has anybody ever came to you for that?
Writing
and
a
you think you
diss
could,
song?
like, you think you would be good at like writing someone else? Because you can write
Yeah,
anything.
for
It
sure.
feels like,
For sure.
right?
I'm definitely going to get the job done, execute whatever the idea is. And I think those kind of records is fun. You know what I'm saying? Especially it's like, you know what I'm saying? I can,
It's a
Like,
different
what if-
type
what
of
if-
tea, but it ain't got to be me.
Right.
Like, what if,
different type of
Kendrick would have
creativity.
tapped you during that battle and been like, Eric, I need you.
For sure. I got you on the bar.
Or what if right now JT is like, look, I'm in the booth, Eric.
Right.
I need you to come.
Nah,
Or Bia.
we writing. Yeah, we writing. I'm here to do a job. Sorry, gang.
Nothing personal.
Sorry, gang. The mortgage is gonna hit
Right.
every
Nothing
first,
personal.
and it's moving faster nowadays.
Would you be on the hook for one of those? Like,
It depends on who it is, because if it's the artist and I'm low key siding with him, like where we at? Will we
look
riding
at you
for?
siding with somebody.
Okay.
I'm siding. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hear both sides of the story.
I'm gonna hear you out.
Right.
But I'm a yeah.
I'm gonna hear you
I'm a-
out.
Because
Yeah.
those records tend to like, do really well anyway.
They go
for a
crazy.
period of time. So I think a lot of them don't stand the test of time. It
Yeah.
just goes up for a minute.
Yeah, nah, it do, and I for sure feel like it gets the people's attention because it's like they nosy. It's more so about people that's nosy rather
Yeah.
than you interesting.
That's how we consume music is so different now than how it used to
Absolutely.
be. Like even when people talk about first week sales, what used to be
Jeez.
amazing is like, people used to go like platinum in the first week. That
Right.
don't happen.
Yeah,
No.
nah, I think it's too much going on in the world, and
And it's streaming. Like
everything's
it takes
changed.
so
It's
many
shifted.
streams for you to be able to actually hit those numbers.
Right.
It's just a different day and age.
Exactly. We preoccupied too.
Yeah.
I got a lot going on. I'm gonna listen to it when I can.
Heavy on that.
Well, and listen, so you have this new project out. I want to talk about the first song because this is something that we've set up here on many an occasion. I feel like Gigi in particular is one, In Your Skin.
Yes.
Because you know how you just want to be.
It's not enough to be body to body.
Yeah.
No.
I want to be in your skin.
Body to
I wanna live
body.
in that
Like,
man's
I'm
skin.
pressing hard as I can.
Let me in.
Can we
Move
become
over.
one?
Give me some room.
Move over, give me some room in your arteries.
Make room for me.
See, that's the kind of love I'm talking about. This music is for people in love and single people that love.
Yeah.
I know y'all out there. It's okay.
My favorite song was Dancing with the Rich Man.
Ooh.
Very on brand for me, personally.
She said, can I see the decades?
Right. I appreciate that. Because
Yes.
you know what? There's a lot of 50-50
Yeah.
splitting or not conversations.
Ooh.
Where do you stand on that?
Nah, I got everything. I got everything. I'm a man. I'll
You
take
read
on
my
the extra.
mind.
Everything.
Everything. He goes.
From the beginning?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we love
that's
that.
that's my job.
Man.
Period.
What is it? Dang, I'm having a brain fart.
It's that.
I think it's a brain freeze.
No, no. Oh, brain freeze.
I don't want your brain to fart.
In the feed. So in the feed, I sent this to our chat today that there's a ball player who is actually admitting to being in a 50-50 rent situation with his girlfriend.
Oh, I saw that.
And he signed
Right.
a $200 million contract.
Not as a ball
But this
player.
is it. But this is it though. But this is it. It isn't that he's splitting
drink
their
to
rent
that.
50-50. It isn't that he's splitting their
I need
rent
some tequila
50-50.
too,
He's
then.
splitting her rent 50-50. So basically, she found a place that she really liked, and she's like, but I really can't afford this. And he's like, it's really nice, and I would feel comfortable coming here. So what can you pay, and I'll pay the rest.
Right.
So
That sounds about right.
so he said, for this full year of this lease, I am committed to paying. Now, you know you're not supposed to be doing that, but
You got me?
Yeah.
I didn't want to ask.
you know I got you, friend.
Okay.
So, so he's like, during this whole year while you're in this lease, I'm going to commit to paying my percentage of the rent. But then they broke up.
Five
And
months
now instead of giving her the lump sum to pay off, he's like divvying it out every month depending on how
Well,
she
he
acts.
kind
They
of.
broke up. It's not his up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not his wife. You know what I'm saying? The thing
Sorry,
about
gang.
putting yourself in a situation where if you break up with somebody, the deal is off. I mean, unless you have a contract.
It's a rappy.
Because I know somebody who she bought a car. Well, not bought it, but like her man helped her get a car. And then they broke up, and she thought he should still pay the lease payments.
Ooh.
And I'm like, girl, I know you don't think he's gonna still pay lease payments for a car. He's not even with you.
You
Like,
can't expect that.
yeah,
Thank
She
you.
should have gotten all her money up front.
Jay.
yeah, that's what
That's
she
how
messed
I
up.
feel.
Yeah, so ladies,
Yeah.
what are your opinions on that?
She should have get back together with him until her lease is up.
Like, why? I want to know why they broke up.
It sounded like it was kind of on him. Because why
Bro.
would she do that?
Bro was
Knowing she got this,
Right.
Yeah, she needed to be
No,
knowing
when
she
she
got
couldn't
this
afford.
$10,000 rent, she
She
can't
needed to be in
afford.
survival mode.
I mean, I don't know how
much it is,
survival
but I'm
mode
just-
means
Do what you
gotta
gotta do.
Stick it up. Yep.
You
Real
got
bad.
you got 6 more months, girl. Ride it out, and then when it's time to move out, then you can. But then she got to downgrade. Who wants to
Yeah.
downgrade?
Nobody.
she might gotta find a teammate or something.
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 Opposing
I feel
team.
You, yeah.
He said that he gonna see how she act. He said because if she outside wilding out with the next man, then she needs to be telling
Well,
the next
you
man
don't want
to
to
pay
be
that
paying
rent.
half the rent for another man to be laid up.
Facts.
Man, you broke up. It's over.
Yeah.
But he committed.
Right.
He gave her his word at the beginning of the lease
Right.
that for
You
this
should've got
entire
the
year, no
lump
matter
sum.
what,
Should've gotten the
I
lump.
got you.
Well, that's the problem if
That
you
was a
believe
rookie
that.
move.
She should have got him to pay
That
the
was a
front.
rookie
She should
move.
have got him to pay the
Jordan.
front.
Sister, that was a rookie move.
She should have got him to pay the front. I agree. She should have got him to pay the front.
Because what are we doing?
She should have
The
got him to pay.
full
Where's the-
upfront
Maybe
is
he should have
like-
paid like the 6 months up front.
Wow.
So then now she
Right, she
You know
can
what I'm
What she
saying?
should have
Yeah.
did was not get an apartment she can't afford.
I
Also
mean,
that.
Come on, boss.
I
This is the real
mean,
boss talk.
Yeah, like I'm not getting an apartment that I can't afford. You know what I'm saying? And that if me and my boyfriend break up, I can't pay for my rent. I mean, I
true.
think that's silly. Don't put yourself in that position because if he would have gave her the money up front, she probably would have spent it. If you're in a position where you can't even pay your rent and I give you the money up front, what makes me think that
I mean,
you're going to be
but he
responsible
coulda- he
enough
coulda
to
paid
divvy
it.
it up?
he had to ration.
I mean, he
put
didn't
that
sound
6
like he
months
cared
up.
about all that, but I agree.
I'm just saying, somebody who would get an apartment that they can't afford without their man paying half of it and then breaks up with their man is not the type of person that's going to make sure that they responsibly take that lump sum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
The lump sum is a new game. I seen Anthony Edwards just hit him with the full 18.
Oh, God.
Right.
Yeah.
See,
That's the lump.
Listen,
mean,
can I just say, what?
Yeah.
Eric, you better be so happy that you ain't got to deal with none of this shit.
None of this shit.
I ran away from. I'm a runner. I'm a track star. I ran away, bro.
You know how lucky you are that, like, you got to be grateful that, because everybody does not find their soulmate so early.
Or they fumble it.
Right.
They find
Trying to
it.
be
What they not.
right.
what they not.
Trying to be what they not.
Crazy.
Yeah. Because that ain't in you. Stop trying to keep
That
up with.
ain't even.
Were you a
in
good
you.
guy before you got married?
I was.
Like,
There-
even
yeah.
like in other relationships?
I was. There was a girl I remember. I'll never forget. She said, "You too nice," and I was like, so that made me a little like harder for sure. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, cool. Like, kind of shut me down.
You were like, okay, bitch. No,
Yeah.
that's what you want.
I was like, all right, you know what I mean? I'm just like really was groomed like to be that gentleman for real. So in this, day and age, I know it's like different, but yeah, that was like a weird one for me. So I was like, all right, cool. So I kind of shut it down. So I think I had like a cool balance after her. And then I think Lamaya like let me know that it was okay to give a little more.
You think there's something wrong with being too nice? Like, do you think she was right?
I think so. I think there is. I had to learn that because girls still want to feel like they gotta chase you too a little bit. Damn, I'll be too easy. Like now I'm gonna run over you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a stampede. So I think it's that perfect balance of keeping the chase alive on both sides. Without being like childish.
So you were always a nice guy. Like, what was it like? How you were raised? I want to know because I don't know too many people that I could say like too many guys, unless they're just my friend. But like I don't know too many guys who in relationships, especially when they were young, I could be like, oh, they were always like really good.
Yeah, church. Growing up, like sitting on the front row, mom and dad pastors, that PK energy.
Okay.
I was literally on the front row every Sunday, so my manners is like they just there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I met somebody also who just like love for real, and I don't know, that hopeless romantic energy, like we just clicked, and we was the perfect amount of opposites attracting.
At the same time.
Yeah, because it was like we ain't the same. We opposite, high key, not
Balance.
like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to stay all night. She want to go home early. She low key want to like pull up Irish goodbye when I went to the bathroom. Like Uber,
Period.
like where'd you go?
Right.
That's
I'm
me.
home.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's
That's
cool
me.
to have that that balance,
The balance.
in everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Balance is everything.
yeah.
You think that doing this career early on, because I know, like you said, being in a church was a little bit of a way of rebelling against that part?
The part that I guess felt rebellious to me was when I was like, all right, I want to make R&B music. They was tripping the whole church. Like I grew up in church, and they was like, yo, like the Sinners movie. I was
I
like,
was
is
just about to
that
say
me?
it's giving sinners. Yeah.
Bro, it's me and me is bro. He's Spider-Man. And I just was like, yo, I gotta do this. Like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm called to do. And I stopped going to that church, but I still follow Christ.
Okay. Wow. How do they feel now? Like, you think you would go back to because you still a good.
Yeah. No, I think
Not
they
as
like.
nice,
I
maybe,
think they
but-
like didn't realize like, oh, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now since then, I've seen a lot of, especially my friends that I was growing with at the church at the time. They be at the shows. They there. They chilling.
Right.
But it was very old school Baptist. Like the older people in the church was like, nah. The word they used was gyrating on stage. It was like, yo, you're not about to be gyrating. I was
Oh
like,
my
did you
gosh.
say gyrating?
Wow.
I'm trying to think
And I
if you
just
do
like,
you
I didn't
gyrate?
judge. I don't even gyrate.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen you
Hey.
gyrate.
Never gyrated.
Never
check the
gyrated.
wiki. Check the
Maybe
wiki
on this tour.
receipts.
Maybe
Check
on this
the
tour.
toes.
Check the receipts. You know what?
I've never seen you percolating on the stage.
I'm not doing that, man. I'm not rolling hips, man.
Did you ever have a hoe phase?
A whole face? I'm sure.
And he's like,
Not
I'm
you're
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, once upon a time, you know, I've had, I think, enough time to get it all out to where I'm really like, I've realized like, damn, these beds even filled are cold. You know, like even with people.
okay,
Very poetic.
He's a writer.
Right.
Such
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a bar.
You know,
That was such
Yeah.
a great
I need
bar.
fulfillment.
Yeah.
These warm beds are still cold.
Still
Yeah.
cold. Even filled the beds is cold.
I never heard it put like that. Hold on, let me write this
Because
down.
it's like,
on.
you
I'm about to-
here.
Can we
I'm
get
about
writing
to-
credit for that?
I'm about to send Chris Brown a hit.
That's a lip service
Send a
original.
caption.
That's a lip service original.
Let me
Yeah.
expand on that.
Right.
Put a bookmark in it. Put a pin in it.
No, that's dope. No,
Yeah.
listen. Okay, back to the album. It all makes sense.
Yes.
So Tiwa Savage, you have her on the remix for Understood.
Yeah.
You know, because it's all understood.
It's understood.
Yeah, and she is actually about to be on Lip Service too. So talk to me
Nice.
about linking up with Tiwa
Yeah.
Savage because she is the queen of Afrobeat.
She's the
Yes.
queen, man. That was like the biggest feat. You know what I
Oh
mean?
God!
Of my.
Stop! He can't stop.
That was the
The biggest
biggest
feature.
feature.
With an A. With an
Come on, Ange.
A.
I'm like,
This is a side
Ange, I got a
hustle.
session Friday. What you doing?
This is a side hustle at this point.
Yes,
This is
that's
a
what I'm
side
saying.
hustle. We
The
need a
feet-
commission. Thank you.
Nah, it might be over. But when I was definitely like excited, like when my boy Scoop hit me and was like, "Yo, you want to try to get T?" I was like, "What? Come on!" And he was already working with her, so he A&R'd the project. So it was actually closer than I even imagined.
Wow.
So I was already a fan, and when he mentioned it, it just worked out perfect. She loved the song, and it was originally supposed to be on the first album. But when it wasn't done in time, I was like, I don't care. I'll wait.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Remix.
Take your time. Remix. And now it's God's timing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm chilling. Like, I love this place in my career. I'm not thirsty.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
you have the
you know, it's
catalog.
like,
you have the. It's like
chilling.
everything. And you know what? You're in a place where it was also a good time for you to take a risk. I feel like it's harder to do that earlier, but now it's like I'm me. So if I
Right.
want to do like a
Exactly, because it was a risk take. It
Yeah.
was like, should I do some Afrobeats? But luckily with this genre, it allowed me to still stay in the R&B energy. Like the vibe is still R&B, but the beats are just, you know,
It's a little
rhythmic,
more.
and you can dance and you can groove and it feel good.
Yeah. No, because if you think about some songs that have really crossed over here, like Justin Bieber, you know,
Yeah.
Selena Gomez,
Yeah.
All them,
Chris Brown, you know,
Sensational,
all,
yeah.
sensation. Like
Yeah.
it all is like R&B and Afrobeats. And I think that the way that things have been going internationally, those collabs are great for them too.
Yeah.
Like they enjoy.
No, for real. For real. I have a show coming up on the 17th, actually in Africa, and I'm going to perform at a awards show. So, you know what I mean? Like our, you know, BET or Grammys or whatever over there, I get to perform at the awards show, like
That's
dancers.
Whole
You know,
production.
crazy stage show production. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like, man, we've been putting the time and really planting seeds over there,
Wow.
and now it's like paying off in a way that I didn't think
Never
this was coming.
expected.
I didn't think, you know, like the award show, you know, so
Yeah.
October 17th.
That's dope.
And the love that I think you get, because sometimes we'll have like artists up here, or I'll have them on my other show, and like the amount of views that it gets and support that it gets is insane.
Yeah, no, they go crazy. I always see their shows and it's a stadium. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
which
not a
kid is
stadium.
not
Yeah.
in the little boy rooms?
Burna
you know what I
Boy
mean? Burna
is not-
Boy, DeVito, like they in them rooms. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
They be
wow.
owning jets and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I be seeing. I follow Afro Today, all of them. I'll be like, okay,
like,
another
yeah.
Rolls Royce, the orange one this time.
The orange one is
No, they don't play. Like they do it up big.
Yeah.
You know what else I think too? I think for so long, like when we were younger, Africa was looked at a place as, you know, like the stuff that
Right.
you used to see on TV.
Chiclets.
Yeah. And we didn't
Yeah.
even like coming to America, you know, Eddie Murphy's character was like this prince. or
Hakeem.
whatever. Yeah.
Prince Hakeem.
And he came to Queens. But you
Yeah,
know,
he
just
came
the
to
things that we used to see on TV, we don't know like how much wealth.
It's
Yeah.
really over there.
But I feel like we are really seeing that now,
Oh yeah.
which I love.
Listen, I was over there sitting, not courtside, but seaside. You know what I mean? That's what they call it. The city I stayed in was called Seaside. And I'm like, this is just, I'm like talking about the water. It was beautiful. I'm like, if people seen this, why wouldn't we move here?
Right.
It's
right.
crazy, especially the amount of stuff that we can do online on the internet now. It's like, bro, it really don't matter where you at because we consuming the information and content on our phone.
Everything.
You know what I like too is that sometimes like we get so used to doing what we do that it's hard to expand out of that and like grow into other spaces. But now you're able to grow into a whole nother space.
Yeah.
And feel comfortable in it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best. I think when I went out there, that's when I was like, I felt confident. I felt loved because the way that they treated me and they welcomed me and received me, it was like.
They were hyped to have you there.
Yeah, it was like, yo, this is the family. Like, I feel like, this could be home, and it's so much different priorities out there. They're not worried about the rims. They're not worried about the jewelry. They're not worried about none of that. It's really just like, okay, we outside, we on the street, we smoking, and we just letting the day pass having conversation.
All right, now I want to talk to you about some of your music and even songs that you wrote. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions. All right, when you think about a song that is the most reflective of your marriage, what song would it be?
Day After Forever.
Oh.
Yeah, Day After Forever.
That's a wedding song right there.
It is. That's definitely the one. Like when I play that song with Lamaya in the room, she gonna shed a tear.
Oh.
She gonna shed, and I think that one, when
And
we
shed
did
some
our
clothes,
movie
too.
video, it was like that was the song. Like not the movie, but the marriage, like the wedding video was like that song.
Okay, now if you have to think about a song that was inspired by a particularly amazing bedroom night,
Yeah.
what song would that be?
Liquid Courage. Liquid Courage.
Makes
So
sense.
make sure you listen to Eric Bellinger, Liquid Courage, featuring Victoria Monet.
Love her down.
That's the one.
We love her.
Man, I think about Victoria Monet's whole journey into becoming the star who she is. Because
Yeah.
I think like sometimes artists nowadays don't have the patience to know that shit ain't gonna happen most times overnight, and if it does, it may not last.
Right.
And she grinded it out.
Yes.
You can't cheat the hustle.
That's
You got to
another-
grind your way
yeah,
through.
that's
I used to work
another
at
one.
Atlantic when she signed to Atlantic.
Really?
Super early on when she did like a hook for T.I. and they wasn't really
I
knowing.
remember that.
They didn't really know what to do with her.
Yeah.
And then now I know they like, damn, we dropped that ball.
Crazy. The sound was totally different then. It was like more of a pop sound. I remember that. She was working with Tommy.
How many artists would you say percentage-wise like got it right on their first deal? Because it's a rare thing.
Whew. I'll say 0. A donut. I mean, maybe it happens like Bryson. I think Bryson got a good first album. When he did Trap Soul, he came with a new sound
And everybody was shutting him down before that.
Yeah.
He told the story recently about Timbaland.
oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Told him to quit. Something
Wow.
Told him to quit.
But he
go
wasn't
back.
trying to diss him.
But he went back and made Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Sometimes
That's an important component to the story.
don't quit.
Don't.
Quit. Don't.
There you go.
How was it for you starting out?
Man, my start was long. I was R&B group gang. So it was choreography. It was, if one person's late, everybody's late. It was, let's go to the gym. 8 o'clock, everybody. It was very militant.
Right.
It was, very,
like Motown.
Yeah, artist development. My manager at the time, his name was Fonzel, and he artist developed. That's what he did. He did that for Immature, the group as well. So when we got with him, it was like, he had us on point. So, now I'm kind of trained with that as well. Media training. He did all the old school stuff. So I got the last tale, I feel like, of what the music industry used to be. You know what I'm saying? So I get to carry that in this new whatever it is with me.
Did they give you classes on like how to deal with women and stuff like that too?
Yeah, how to answer questions, how to deal with
Media
women.
training.
Like at first when I was in the music business, it was like, say you're single. It
They
was
did used to say that. That was the thing.
whole girl at home just having a
Right. 3 kids at home. And then
yeah, I'm single. Ladies, what's up?
Why do you-
We're not doing that no
From
more.
your expert
Huffing and
opinion,
puffing.
what would you say as to why we don't have as many boy male boy groups anymore, boy bands.
Egos. I think everybody feeling like I'm the superstar. I'm the solo artist. It's like ain't nobody coming to see you.
Because there was a time when that was the thing.
Yeah.
It
For
was
real.
group at the group.
It's coming back. I think now it's coming back.
You think
On the female
so?
tip, you got Flo.
Okay.
On a male's tip, I've been seeing this group called 2BYG that's really been killing it. They just signed a Def Jam. So I think it could be a comeback for it, especially now because it's so rare. And it was so dope. You know what I mean? Seeing that performance, like when they did the other Netflix show about like making the band.
Oh yeah. I see.
And ain't it so much more interesting than just like maybe American Idol? It's like
Yeah.
one
Right.
person is like, I feel you, but now I'm looking at this whole group and it's so
And
much
it's a
more
thing.
entertaining.
What about your ego? You know, because for you, you've written some of like the biggest hits consistently, but then also as a solo artist, you know, that's a whole different like vibe for you.
It's a different vibe.
And so earlier on, like, how was your ego when it came to like shifting from that? And were the artists that I feel like you have a good relationship with people, so they like you personally also. But was there ever times when you felt like, damn, I did, and I just need, you know,
A lot. It was. I think I'm glad that I never like acted on emotion though, you know, because I could have tricked off everything, like all the features that did come around. Because at first as a songwriter, you got to realize like, yo, you got to build yourself up to be at that level as an artist. You're not the same level as your songwriter career, you know, and I think that's why people fail and it's hard for them to transition because they look at themselves like people should treat them as the same celebrity. Like me as a songwriter, I'm talking the biggest shit.
Right.
But as an artist, I'm for sure like, thanks, bro. Thanks, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I really am a realist. Like, is it number one? Did you win a Grammy? Get out of here. Are you number one for 18 weeks? You know what I'm saying? So I'm a realist. Like, I'm a businessman. So it's like, for my music, it's like, I don't compare it. I just be like, yo, bro, you independent.
Yeah.
okay.
You independent, dog. It's okay.
Has there ever been a song that you're like, I wish I kept for myself?
Whoo, in the beginning, like I wanted New Flame. I remember.
I knew you were gonna say New Flame.
That song is fire.
Yeah.
That is a fire song.
Yeah.
I was like, I hit Verse Simmons, I hit Tina David, I hit everybody. Like, yo, I remember we did this song for Chris Brown. Like, you think y'all still gonna use it? I was like, yeah, we just got Usher.
Absolutely. That's a
Got
single.
Usher and Rick Ross on it. I was like, okay. And then I hung up.
Just
right?
checking.
I called back like, what about Love More? It's like, bro, we just got Nicki Minaj on. I'm like, damn. So that one too, Love More and New Flame.
Oh, that's crazy. Now, what about the space of like, I see a lot of people moving into country music too and dibbling and dabbling there. Is that something you thought about too?
I did. In like
I knew
2015, I wrote a song called F-150. Never dropped it.
That's where it is.
Why not?
I don't know. I just was like, don't do it. It was like left side, the right side, and the shoulders. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Do it. And it was like, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I didn't do it.
I think you should do it.
Yeah.
I think
wanna
you should
hear
let us
it.
have it.
You know what I
Just
would love?
because for the
I
culture.
want you
Do a
to
little
do
dance,
like,
little line dance to go with it.
Yeah.
I went to Black
Drop it on the
Rodeo
TikTok
just
with a
now.
dance.
But
you need
I'm
to.
such the like artist. Like, you seen Brown Sugar with Most Def?
Yes.
That's nah. That's my music, Jay.
I would love for you to one day like sit down and go over things that you just never put out that you that are different.
Yeah.
My vault crazy.
I know
My vault
you-
different.
Yeah, because that would be interesting for
Yeah.
people to see, like, and the reasons
Yeah.
why. Because sometimes, like, you know, we can second guess, like, you never know what could come out of it. But I
Who
would
knows,
love to,
right?
yeah.
So if I drop this later, it's because Angela told me I should try it. Maybe I'll do it for Halloween.
I went to Black Rodeo a couple of like last month.
Nice.
It was such an experience.
Fun?
It was in Scottsdale, Arizona,
Love it.
and when I
Love it.
tell you, it was fucking lit. Okay.
That's fire.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's fire.
You know, so I mean, and I think that people also have to understand how like country music is not like white people's music. It's
not.
black people's music.
We's telling them stories.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. Y'all might get it. F-150.
I want to hear it because I already know
I'ma
you
play
as
it.
a songwriter.
This is I'm gonna show you the email with the 2015. It was a real country song, but I also, you know what I mean, went to Nashville recently and did like a country trip and wrote songs like maybe like I don't know, like 7 months ago. Never put none of those out either, but
So you got a whole country
Right.
album, basically. You got a whole
Basically.
country EP.
low key.
For
but
real.
I went out to, I'll be putting different hats on.
Okay.
Artist, songwriter.
Yeah.
Cowboy hat.
Right.
Fitted.
Yo, I thought I was good. She done hit me with 3. Cowboy hat. Yes.
You know what I love about Nashville is that you could just
Feature,
walk up and down the strip and walk into random places with people playing music.
Yeah.
I've never been to Nashville.
I
You
wanna-
gotta go.
It's a time.
Gotta go.
What did
never
they
been
say?
there.
It's like the white people's Atlanta.
Right.
They
No,
really
for
say that?
real. But there's like downtown, like where
Yes.
they have
Yeah.
like
I hear
little
about
bars.
it. I see it. I just never
could-
had the
man.
experience.
Because they actually have the National Museum of African American Music
Wow.
I didn't
downtown.
know that.
Yeah, there too.
I'm going back though. I'm going back for sure because my boy just told me he got a big compound out there. So like a studio. So we gonna see. Be back.
Now we need
Who
some.
knows?
We need some advice on keeping it spicy.
Okay.
Okay, so what are some things that you do that keeps it spicy at home? Because you've been.
Yeah,
How long have
yeah,
you
yeah,
been
yeah.
together with Lamaya?
10 years.
10 years.
Yes.
And we all aiming for
Yeah.
for 10 years. So what are some things that you have evolved into doing? Because I have to imagine
Yeah.
the relationship is so different now
Yeah.
than it was when you
In the
first
beginning.
started.
For sure. We different. I think it was acknowledging that we're different too. I mean, we had to actually realize like, yo, this, I loved it, but I don't like this no more. Or this, you know what I mean? Or this ain't the same thing, so we like relearn each other all the time, you know what I mean? We're not afraid of therapy. We're not afraid of like having them ugly conversations and maybe not talking for 2 days to get back to, ooh, now we're stronger. I love that we can play. With me, she an actress. So she's a real good actress too. So she will maybe hit me with like a little role play, like maybe hit
Yes,
me with
we
like.
have a little role play on
role
lip
play.
service.
Listen,
I'll be like, who is this? I'll be like, hold up. I'll be like, am I cheating on you with you?
you might
Shit
got to
is
put on
crazy.
that F-150 cowboy hat
Right.
and them little assless chaps.
Yep.
You know what?
Not the Prince boys. Not the Buddy boy.
Y'all might got to have a little time at a little
Yep.
rodeo.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it, but nah, it'd be fire. I'm
What's
like,
the role
ooh.
you played?
Oh, for me, Enrique. I'm Enrique.
Enrique. Oh, he's consistent.
I'm talking about right
He's
out with it.
consistent, right.
He ain't even have to think. He
And
came
tell us
right out
about
with
Enrique.
Enrique Bellinger. Suave. Suavemente.
Oh my God.
What's your last name? What's your last name?
Enrique Bellinger.
I love it.
You gotta keep it fun. You gotta keep it
What's
sad.
the outfit giving
I
for
love
that?
that.
The outfit is giving nothing.
Oh,
Period.
naked and Enrique.
Okay.
Naked and Enrique.
Can't forget that. No butt chaps.
No, but I'm saying the cowboy thing now. That's a vibe.
The
Hilarious.
cowboy vibe is something about it, right? I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like, you know what I mean?
Little lasso, little whip.
Do y'all do
bit.
things like making sure you have a date night?
Oh,
and
that's
like,
big.
is there any type of thing that's routine? For
Like
you that
ritual.
you're like,
We're gonna go to the movies. We go like the new movie. We going to see it. You know what I'm
Aw.
saying? Like a dinner. Like new restaurant. We going to try it out. You know, and making that time. I think we don't just like see each other like out like as far as like a date. We don't have a date like by chance. It's scheduled.
okay,
Yeah, it's scheduled.
that's good. I think that's a good thing.
Gotta have schedule.
Gotta have
Because it
schedule.
also gives you something to look forward to,
Yeah.
and it also lets you know can't book nothing at that time.
Right.
Treat it like your career. You know
What
I'm
are
saying?
things that like when you said there might be like 2 days you go without talking? Like what is
Yeah.
something that would make that happen?
Because I don't get over shit quick.
Really?
Yeah.
You
I
need
gotta
time to work
marinate
through it?
on it.
Yeah.
But she over it already. I'm
Right.
like,
She done forgot. That's me. I forgot why I was mad.
I be like,
I
nah.
be thinking like I'll
know
send
how
a
many-
text. And I be like, wait, am I mad?
You know how many arguments I've had that was crazy arguments that if you ask me now what we was arguing about, I'd be like,
That's
I don't
me.
fucking know.
That's me.
I'll forget, like, I'll
That's
be in an
me.
argument, and the next day I'll go to work and forget I was arguing and send a funny meme and be like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have sent that.
Because we
I think
beefing.
we in an
low-key.
argument.
Yeah.
We low key beefing right now. Damn.
Right.
But then
But
they
you
also
hold
could
on to
be-
things.
Not
longer.
even by choice. I wish I didn't. I really wish I
What's
didn't.
the song you wrote while you were mad?
What's a song I wrote? I got some songs that I never put out. They in the vault.
See, now this is the episode I want to do in the vault. So I wrote this while I was mad.
Yes,
in the vault. In the vault. Because that's my therapy. That's my journal. That's my diary. Like, you know what I mean? Via MP3 form.
I want you to do like, did you watch Teddy Pendergrass's movie?
Yeah.
And you know how he had like the recordings?
Oh yeah,
like he actually had recordings of everything, like everything.
Everything was on cassette
journal, but it was. I think that was so dope.
Yeah, nah, that was fire.
You know what I'm saying? That we have that to like live with, and so
love his story too.
Yeah,
Ooh, that was crazy.
He went.
Teddy P.
Listen, the fact that even thinking about his first manager, he was trying to get out the deal. People, you know, for you, were your deals in the beginning? For you, because they always say artists go through that. Like, I signed a fucked up deal. This happened. I got taken advantage of. Were you good early on, or did you have to learn?
I had a deal that I didn't realize I had to learn. You know what I mean? Like, when I first signed to Sony, there was this thing called MDRC, and I really didn't understand what it was. But it's basically like your quota that you have to recoup, not only financially but percentage wise. This is strictly percentage wise. So imagine when they say 100%, right? You think a song is 100%. All right, that's one song. But if you have 100%, 200%, 300%, that 100% of this song, if there was 3 co-writers, so you got the song, 50% is the beat.
Right. That's
so now you only got 50 to work with. Now you got 3 writers, so that's whatever, I don't know, 16, 6, something like that. But the artist probably like, I need 20% because this is my song. I didn't write nothing, but it's me.
But I still
so now you're down to 30%, and now you only get 10%. Even if you wrote majority, like in the session, you was that one, and everybody else was just like
off your vibe. Right.
Off your vibe. So now you wrote the whole song. You feel like, and you only get 10%. So now instead of one song, you have to have 10 songs
to get to that 100.
To get 100.
To get to 100. So if you have 200 to 300%, it's like. Damn. So I didn't understand that way to count. I just look at it as like one song.
One song.
But it was like, damn, 100 could be 10 songs, and it was some songs that it was even more than 3 writers. So it was like, damn.
You're like, I'm
how do
never
I got
gonna
a hit
out of
with
this.
2%? I got 2.5 on this big ass hit, and it was a sample. So now the sample one is.
Who did I see celebrating getting out of their deal recently? Was it Hit Boy?
Yeah, it was Hit Boy.
It was Hit Boy. Yeah.
18 years.
Wow.
Jeez.
18 years. I went to his the party, the free
he
hit
had
party.
a
free hit party. Not for at first. No, his dad when he got out of jail, I remember was free hit, but now it was hit free because he's free. You know, so
wow,
it was fire. So many people there celebrating him, and he had a nice exhibit of his accolades, and it was dope to just see like no matter what he still pushed through.
We need a shot.
That part.
Let's do it.
And you're opening your own label, right?
Yes, All Wins Entertainment.
I like that.
Easy
and what I think is great is also the fact that you like to educate artists too on and put them on game about like this industry and what they, you know, because imagine if you would have known then what you know now, or had somebody like, did you ever have like a mentor necessarily?
I did. I had somebody named Erica Nuri who like guided me and really taught me how to like really like the game when it comes to like songwriting, and then when it came to my artistry, somebody named Troy Marshall.
Okay, I know Troy Marshall.
Okay, Troy.
So Troy used to work at MCA Records, and I used to manage Jizza from Wu-Tang. And so I just saw Troy at the iHeart Festival.
Listen, he taught me
he's such a nice
whole
guy.
game, nothing but the game. Like I forever indebted it because I'm like, Troy Marshall gave me the game. You can't tell me nothing.
That's good. You had some good people around you.
Hi, boss.
I feel like you had angels watching you.
I did.
Cheers.
Cheers, gang.
Hold on, let me.
Cheers to you. Cheers to Enrique.
Enrique, baby. Hey. The boys are freak.
It all makes sense.
The boys are freak. Y'all ain't hear that.
Enrique. Another one.
Nah.
You need to put me in a session.
That's why you been here. You
Put
know,
her in the booth.
They hear you, you know, you conducted well, but nah, you quick. You quick.
You know what? When he walked in, I told him, I said, did you hear my open verse challenge for Vogue? And he was like, you did one? I was like, I'm kidding.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she too tapped in.
Yeah.
But you know how amazing that is when you post an artist that does like the open verse challenge.
Yep.
And there were so many good ones. You actually ended
good.
up posting 5 women and 5 men.
Yeah,
You know,
so-
for the challenge.
Yeah,
but
that's
you know how
amazing.
Yeah, that was
special
tough.
that is?
That was
Something like that could like get somebody signed.
How did you come up with
Yeah.
that idea?
So normally I see a lot of people do challenges after the song is out. The song is out. I'm trying to market my song. I'm trying to promote my song. Let's do a challenge. And then everybody does the verses, and whoever wins, we give them this, whatever. But I was like, how about we do the challenge before the song comes out, and then pick a winner and let them feature on the song, do the music video,
That's
perform on
fucking
stage
huge.
with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, that's fire.
Who won?
That's what they need.
That's such a
Did somebody
great-
win?
Yeah, somebody win.
Do we know yet? No.
We don't know.
We don't know
We
yet.
find out tomorrow when the album comes out.
I want to know who won.
I'll tell you.
That could
I'll
be a
tell
life.
You tell me. Okay.
That could really be a life changing situation
Yeah.
for that person.
Yeah.
I knew I
real.
should have did mine.
Right.
You slept in. You
I
slept too
messed
late. Too late. Too late.
Yeah,
I'll drop
over.
tomorrow. Too late.
I've been wanting to help. Like, listen, I was in Detroit, right? And I was at the bar at this place called The Roost. And so the woman working behind the bar, she's like, "Oh, I'm an artist. Do you know I went and listened to her music and it was amazing?"
Really?
And I was like, "I want to help you. Like, I don't know what to
That's
do."
dope.
But I did like a little shine a light on her and posted
Yes.
it. But she was I loved her voice. But I don't even know, like, for an artist, like, what do you even do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
send her
Man, I
your
think
way.
when you had that record, for example, you know, you got an EP maybe. That start is like, okay, we need to blow this one song up, you know. So that means performing it everywhere, music videos, servicing it, you know, to radio everywhere, and at the same time, we need to let the people know who you are.
right.
You could do those
that's
two
important.
things in tandem. It's good.
Yeah.
See, I
Come on,
like this. This is
formula.
I like tangible advice.
Because who am I and who are you? Why should I listen to you?
Yeah, I mean, you think it was easier when you started, or it's easier now?
Nah, when I started. Back in the day, it was easier. Because it was about the music. But now it's not about the music, but we're in the music business.
That's true.
Now
See,
it's
I was
about
thinking that sometimes with now,
the person, the look,
Let me see how the twerks act.
Right.
Let me
the
see the dressing.
the socials,
The socials.
Yeah.
What are the numbers like?
Yeah.
But you know what's interesting? Because I think now you don't need a label necessarily at 1st, right? And then I think you don't even need to leave your damn house. So in
Really
some
don't.
ways, I feel like, but then there's also just so much to
Yeah,
consume.
it feels like it's easier now, though.
You just gave me a
Because somebody, you know what I mean? You could see somebody else go
Right.
crazy and it's like, oh, I could do that. But then you try it and it's like, hey, it didn't go viral. What happened? It's
I think
like,
you could have a moment,
it didn't go
but you
viral.
can't have a career. That's what's harder, you know?
And that's low key harmful.
Yeah.
I love Tyler. I love her energy. I love her performance. I love her singing. But that Water song was so big.
huge.
Right. That song was huge.
It was so big that it's like, it's tough to beat that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she had some good songs after that, too.
But it ain't water. I have a question.
It's tequila.
How do you? God damn.
All I
Dang.
meant was
Feel.
it's tough.
God damn, tough crowd.
So anyway,
There's this.
So-
right. Moving along. Sip.
I already know
So,
Jordan. Is this thing on?
There's
Jordan's a
this
vet.
AI artist that's making the waves around
Yeah,
the internet
yeah.
where they're signing her and they're offering
Yeah.
all the. As a singer, songwriter, performer, entertainer, how do you feel about this whole AI boom? And do you see it really being something that's gonna
Yeah.
be big
And
I
are
do.
you
in
going
the
to do it
future of
too?
music?
Yeah. I got 2 AI artists signed to my label.
what?
And to other artists out there, step your game up.
Okay. Well, you know what? And the truth of the matter is, like, people were against streaming when it started.
Yeah.
And
It-
now
it
that's
ain't going
that's
nowhere.
key.
If
Yeah.
you don't move with the times, you get left behind.
So you do have 2 AI artists?
Yep.
The bars for me.
Bars for
It's
days.
just
This
the
guy,
sneaky
right?
bars.
You thinking bars.
No, I got
You literally, your
'Cause I
thought
gotta-
process is
We don't
make it
got
rhyme.
much time. We
Move
don't
your
got much
feet, lose your
time.
seat.
Right. Let me tell you. Our strip, one of my, when I was, listen, when I was a
Microphone.
dancer, one of
Move your
our
feet,
sayings
lose your
was, if you don't beat your feet, you ain't gonna eat. Like,
Damn,
yeah,
it's
because for
true.
real.
Yeah.
But you really think in rhyme, you really, that's
Yeah.
Until they
the
have
whole
AI
thought process.
strippers. That's
You,
really gonna be
yeah. You gotta be on point
Well,
because
there
what you
is a
gonna
girl
do?
who made
It's
like
here.
$1 million on OnlyFans as an AI.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Listen.
You gonna
This
cry for
girl,
spilled
she was a
milk?
mother
Yeah.
and she didn't want, she was about to get evicted and she didn't want, her children to know that she was doing OnlyFans, and she came up with this AI sexy girl, and she made like millions of dollars or something on OnlyFans.
Wow.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart and
The
loyal.
internet is taking over our lives. Like,
It
for
really
real.
is.
It's crazy.
It really is.
You know what your podcast should be? What?
I got an idea, but you go first.
I want you to like sit down and when you're working with people,
Yeah.
talk to them about what's going on in their life,
In
and then
real
at the
life.
end of it, there's a song. I
Mm.
like that.
I like
you're
that.
so quick with the pen that you could really
I like
do
that.
like
After
in real
every
time.
episode, then
Yes.
there's the song that goes.
All right, so look.
What's your
This
idea?
is beautiful. My idea is half to that. That's the other half that I needed that I didn't realize. So my podcast idea, I've shot 3 episodes so far. Give it up for my 3 episodes. They in the can. They in the can.
They ain't again.
It's called Lyrical Lab Podcast.
Yeah, I saw one post on it.
I only did one.
I saw that. I
put
seen
one
it. I
out.
seen it.
Okay, I
Okay.
did one. So 2 in the can.
But there's 2 in the can. Look, I did this too.
I was
So
like,
two
what
in the
happened to the podcast?
So look, there's 2 in the can.
Uh-huh.
But I needed that. I didn't realize I needed that. So the idea is I'm in with somebody all the time. All the time I'm in with some kind of artist, and I'll be like, yo, before we get in, hey, you cool with us typing it up for 5 minutes? The idea is a quick conversation. And because I'm going to be with him already at the studio. So it's like, yo, you mind doing this for me? I'm going to put the cameras on. I'm going to give you your hit and just chop it up with me. Cool. So what you been on? What you been up to? Talk to me. Da-da-da-da. Simple convo. Maybe talk about some important events. Talk about the music. But then that was it. I stopped it there. As
Cherry on a
opposed to
Sunday.
now we got in our studio and we
And
did our
really-
song and they got what they needed, but I didn't record us playing a song back after. And by the way, this is the song we did today.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
and it could be a rough version of it,
Uh-huh.
a
No,
little
it's sounding.
something.
Yeah.
I think.
It's gonna sound.
Not even
Yeah, I like that,
crazy
and
done.
even
Play
like
the
just, and you
song
can
now.
get, and you can
Organic.
get as in depth as
Very
they want to
organic.
get.
Right.
That's fine.
very organic.
Because you know what, like you
We
said,
just did this. Hot off the press.
music is therapy for you.
fresh.
So imagine sitting down and having a conversation with somebody. It's therapy for them, and now there's a song, and now the audience
Wow.
connects to it even more because I heard that whole conversation.
I was
that they
there for the
had.
whole process
Wow.
from beginning to end,
But
and
that's
now
how I
I'm
write.
jamming to this
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Now this shit is saved in my phone, and I'm listening to this shit while I'm getting dressed.
It all
That's
makes sense.
hard. It all
Yeah.
makes sense. Tie it in, please.
Yeah. Out right now.
Bunny ear. Nah, because it's like,
is
yo,
amazing.
That is
but
true.
that's
It
how
all
we get
makes
the
sense.
songs. We
Yeah.
talk about it. You know what I mean? Like even with Chris Brown Indigo, it was like, yeah, I love that song, but I couldn't say I wanted it because
Right.
in the session, I was like, yo, what's up? What you thinking today? He said, well, the album's called Indigo. Boom, you gave me one note. Okay, dope. So what you mean the song's called Indigo? Well, you know, like I want it to be like real colorful. Like everything I'm doing is going to be matte. Boom, that's one. I said, you know what I mean? I said all kind of shit about colors. And then, yeah, like he gave me all the notes in conversation to make the song.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I co-wrote it with him, but that is his
shit.
song. You know what I mean? That's his shit. So it's like for people to see the reveal from the consumption of the idea when it's like, is if people were to hear like, okay, that's an idea, and then the way I can articulate
And
it.
then you execute it flawlessly the way that
Come
you
on,
do.
execute it, flawlessly.
Period.
Yeah.
It's so
You
true.
know what you do.
People don't see it, but that's really the magic. Like y'all hear the song and y'all see the song. You
Yeah.
see him flying in
See
the
it in
air.
real
But when I
time.
thought of it and you see me sing it, you're gonna be like, wait, but when did you come up with it? I
Just
didn't.
now.
God just gave it to me.
I love this.
Yeah.
This was fun.
This
Yeah.
Such a vibe.
This is why Eric Bellinger is our
Listen,
most
I
repeated
love
guest.
y'all. I'll be
Every
like,
time you
and I'll be
come,
back.
it gets better and better.
So
I'll be
wait,
back.
when does the tour start?
November 6th.
November.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Where?
good.
What's the
Ontario.
First? Okay.
Yeah, we coming.
Drop
The
some more
closest to
cities.
New York
Where
is
you going?
Albany. We're gonna do.
You coming to Atlanta?
No.
I feel like we need a New York date. What are we doing?
Right.
All right. So the thing is, I'm going on tour with somebody,
Okay.
and they just did a tour, and they hit all the major cities,
Ah,
So
So
maybe
now
you
y'all
need to
hitting
do
in
your.
between.
So you got to do your
and
own.
they got me coming. Yeah, I'm gonna do my own.
You got to do
soon.
City Winery.
I like that. I'm gonna do my own soon.
Yeah.
but this
If
one
you
is
do
like-
City Winery, we'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the
Albany, I would love to
The
see
in
it.
between.
but
That's why I
I'll
said
be
Chitlin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nashville.
We might hit
We'll
a
be
little-
back to Nashville. We go to the
Okay.
studio.
So you can't tell us who you're going on tour with?
I want to come to Nashville. I'm gonna hit you.
I feel like I should.
Because I've never been there before.
Us.
You can tell us off camera.
It's not
okay.
coming.
I'm
It's not
tell y'all
coming out
off
for like
camera.
2
I
weeks.
I already got the whole route. Everything. It's fire.
So
It's
yeah,
my,
tell me about
I'll
Nashville.
tell you this. It's
'cause
my
that'll
favorite.
give me a reason to come to Nashville.
I
'Cause I've
love
been.
Nashville, and you know they got a
Listen.
Soho House in Nashville, and they got a One Hotel. Nashville
Nashville's
is lit.
Fire.
Yeah,
I don't know. I want to see.
you need to go to the One
Nashville's
Hotel.
And they got
fire.
good food.
Yeah.
I know I'm small,
Great
but I like to eat.
food.
Nashville hot fried chicken.
Yeah. Honey
Nashville.
hot,
That's
right?
what. That's their thing.
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
Wow.
We love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not mad at going
Chicken
to
is
Nashville.
all she eats.
Yeah.
Chicken and vegetables.
Yeah, chicken and vegetables.
Chicken and veggies.
I don't eat red meat. I don't eat seafood. I don't eat pork.
Chicken, veggies, and tequila.
That's good. No seafood. Is that an
Fruit.
allergy
She
or
eats
you
fruit.
just?
I eat fruit.
yeah.
My mom
That's
never ate
moment.
seafood growing up, so I don't.
Oh my God, that
And
was
I'm
me.
the
I
exact
was low key
opposite.
mad at my
Right.
mom when I tasted shrimp when I was 18.
You were like, this is good.
Listen,
Right, like,
I
what
was
if
raised
you're
yo, you been
deprived
holding
of
this out on me?
vegetarian.
She's like, well, yeah, I don't like shrimp.
I was raised pescatarian, so I'm the exact
What?
opposite. That's
Right.
all we ate as children is pescatarian. It's like seafood, fruit, and vegetables.
Wow. But it's the healthiest, right? Easiest to digest, no?
Listen, it just depends on your own body makeup.
Right.
But
That's true, that's
that
true.
amount of mercury
That's
could
true.
really fuck you up
Ah,
too.
that's true.
So they say.
Yeah,
You're
so
right, you're right.
I want to be vegetarian one day. I'm working on it.
You tried.
But I had fried chicken earlier.
you know what?
Listen,
Vegetarian.
I think
Sound fun.
everything's okay in moderation.
Yep.
For sure.
There's certain things.
agree.
Yeah. Is there anything that you could do all the time that was still okay?
Sex.
Yep.
Gotta
I
do
needed to
that. I can low key never have enough of that. I feel like morning and night. Cause I don't feel like, you know, when you go to use the bathroom, I feel like it should be like that.
You pee like every time you pee.
No,
That's a
I just
lot.
feel like I'm just saying that like
Regular.
natural of a
That-
release.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I get it.
I get where you're going with that.
You think that if you had to say between you and Lamaya, you're the one that wants to have sex more?
It's me.
Yeah.
Enrique.
Enrique.
I told you Enrique and she know Enrique.
I know she be in there like, okay,
Yeah,
great,
but
go ahead.
I'm not
Done?
I'm not gonna hold back because Lamaya, you know, she holding it down for Lolita.
Enrique and Lolita. Okay, we learned a lot today.
I love
She's gonna have to
y'all.
come up here without you.
But yeah, Lolita,
Yeah.
Lolita gotta pull up.
We
man.
gonna have to get
Like,
Lolita.
Hold on, wasn't Lolita a movie?
listen,
Yes. No affiliation.
References.
No affiliation.
Yeah,
no
listen.
affiliation. That's a movie title, Enrique and Lolita.
It is. That's a whole vibe. She do music too. Let's be clear.
That's true. Come
Yeah.
on now. Y'all
That's
got
the
our
unreleased
house on.
files.
Right.
That's the unreleased
That's a
The
song
vault.
right there. Y'all could be
To the
singing
vault.
To the
We
vault
working.
it goes.
We
Yeah, to
working.
the
I
vault.
finally convinced her to get back in the booth. Though.
it. You know,
So,
singing in Spanish.
go.
Stay tuned.
Ooh.
Singing
Ooh.
in
Nice.
Spanish
Spanish.
mind works.
Yeah.
I didn't think
It's
about
great.
the
Yeah.
artist name being Lolita.
Listen, La Maya and Lolita.
You gotta come to lip service if you want the extra ball.
Right.
Okay.
Because you know when you
Get a little boost.
three bosses together, you know,
Yeah.
We're coming
the
up with ideas.
brainstorming, you
Yeah.
know, it's a thunderstorm.
All right.
It's
well,
a session.
It
Muchas
is.
gracias, Enrique.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my Cubano vibes. You know what I'm saying?
It all makes sense.
Cubano. It all makes
Yeah.
¿Cómo
sense.
se dice?
¿Cómo se dice?
It all makes sense.
Ah,
Makes sense.
Nada,
it all
how you
makes
say it all
sense.
makes sense in Spanish.
You just say como se dice.
What is it?
Todo
ser sentido.
sentidos. Todos tienen
Sentido.
sentido.
Here you go.
Todas tienen
No,
Sentidos.
todo tiene sentido.
sentido. Thank you, Enrique.
Todo tiene
Gracias.
sentido. It's your boy Enrique Bellinger signing off. It's still
Hasta
easy.
luego.
Hasta
Hasta
luego,
luego.
señoritas.
Well, that was it. Lip service.
Yes.
Period.
Hilarious.
Periódico.